Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We have a fun one in store today. We're going to be doing some updates for the F250, see if we can make it ride a little better. We have a whole stack of these very nice, good looking shocks. These are going to look really good on the F250. I'm super excited to get these on, see if we can make it ride a little bit less like a block of wood with a couple of axles. So let's take the F250 out and we will see how the current suspension is performing, and then we'll do a less than scientific comparison after we get the new shocks installed. This is my not so scientific way of creating a control group to see what the current status of the shocks are and how badly this bounces. And I picked this specific road because the other day I noticed that the cans in my cup holder are actually shaking. They actually bounce. If these cans don't shake after we're done, I think that means that we made progress. This is bouncy. Like, this is such a bouncy road. The whole truck is just shaking about right now. I really hope that these shocks make a difference and that this thing it's fun, but it's not that fun to drive. I'm really looking forward to finding ways to make this thing more fun, and yeah, there you go. Just shaking them out. Yep. We got it in here. Oh man, look how dirty that thing got on the way here. And there they are. Oh man, those things look nice. It's gonna look really good on there. It looks like there's one bolt we have to take off up here, and then one bolt down there, and this thing should come out. It's pretty quick work to get these swapped out. We have the front shocks installed. I have to say, I think they turned out pretty well. I really like the look of those on there. From back here, they look really nice. Those Bilstein 5100 series just really add a nice touch there. Alright, so the shocks are installed. They look pretty good. You can kind of see right there, that side. And the front. And that side. And we got some right there as well. Changing the shocks was a really quick job. We are going to go test these out, but unfortunately it's Ohio and it got dark outside. So we'll have to do a day 2 and we can do a comparison of what these look like compared to what the new ones look like. After driving around on these things for a little while, I have to say that I am thoroughly pleased with how these turned out. The truck is still a little bouncy, which is to be expected because of all of the leaf springs under the front, but it rides completely different in a good way. I think the footage, the before and after footage will also reveal that the shocks were contributing to a little bit of the axle wrap that we were experiencing, and I mean, I have to say, this truck feels entirely different. It feels way tighter. Yeah, it's still a little bouncy, and of course I picked some of the most bouncy roads to go on, but oh man, I love these shocks. I think, you know, it really just tightens up the truck and makes everything feel way better. We're getting ready to go over that bit of very bumpy road to put these things really to a good test. Yeah, it's still bumpy, but not nearly as bad as what it was. I mean, this is manageable. This is what I would expect out of a truck this big. The cans aren't shaking. They're not shaking nearly as bad as what they were. Kind of moving, but they're not actually making noise in the cup holders like what they were. So I have to say, overall, I think the shocks were absolutely worth the money. The shocks that I used were part of a kit for 4 to 6 inch lifts, and I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below of where I got it. And I have to say, I mean, for the money, I mean, maybe they were a little bit more expensive, but oh man, this really just makes this truck feel so much better. And we're back in the garage, just like that. So the shock project went really well. I really like the outcome of that. I like how the shocks are performing. I think they're great. You know, maybe they're a little bit more expensive than some of the other options, but I mean, for what they are and having a limited lifetime warranty, I think it's a pretty good deal. I'll make sure to leave a link for the shocks that I used. It was a kit for 4 to 6 inch lifts. I'll leave that link in the description below. And as always, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please tap that like button and subscribe for more of these cool projects I'm working on.